Welcome to a new Plug and Groove video. My name is John. Skippy Limb Cool. Hands together, head bowed. Welcome. We are playing with the Lo-Fi library. And we're going to make a demo song together. I'm going to show you some outside of the box thinking of ways to use Unify. But I also want to point out, we just added 75 more patches to this library that was already just at 250 patches, just so much to offer, but it didn't have any special effects. And so I got a hold of Matthias and we scrambled and put together 75 patches for you. I took the record noises down here, the Z special effects. These are record noises I recorded for Mega Magic Keys, my piano library recorded my mom's piano and my mom's upright with felt piano and stuff. The record noise was really cool for the kind of the lo-fi kind of patches I made for that library. Well, this is perfect. They're like perfect for this type of library. So you have record noises, 17 of them. In fact, here's a picture showing some of the albums that I sampled for this vinyl. Just the silence before the record actually starts. You're like, well, why would you use that? And I'll show you why, because it's really, really cool. So here's number 14. 17 is really noisy, right? So why are these here? Well, A, you could just do one pass of that and then play something on top, but you can actually take it farther than that. If you go up here to the special effects patches, you see I have mono vinyl record 3, 10, 14, and 17. So I took 4 different record noises and prepared them for you. They play mono, meaning only one note at a time. It can't play. If you play a chord, it's not going to layer 4 tracks of the noise. It's just one. And fixed means it doesn't change pitch. Flex means it does, in case you want to get into like monster crunching sounds and stuff like that. But what's fun, so we're doing a song with this patch right here, BPM sequence in a dream, sounds like this. I'm gonna go down here to normal. I'm gonna change it to Unify layer, which means anything I click is gonna be added to this patch as a new layer inside of Unify. You can do this 24 times if you want. And I'm gonna go to special effects and let's say fixed 14. There. Now it's got a little bit more lo-fi vibe than it even had before, because now it's got this, right? Now it's playing a MIDI file to play. I'm playing one note and it's doing all this amazing stuff. In this demo sequence, I'm going to want to change it to where I bypass MIDI box and then I can turn it on and off. So I'm going to use macro knobs, and it's not set up for this, so we're going to do this together. Click the little bullet next to macro knob 6. Well, first you click the knobs button so that you see the knobs. Number 6 is blank. So double click here. This is going to be called MIDI box on. Actually, off first and then on. So let's click the little bullet, go to linked parameters. And when you click the little, make sure it's set right here because I want it to do the full range. I don't want it to be looking at what any values are because right now it's bypassed. So it won't be that helpful. So go to instrument 1. That's I don't want to do this to the record noise, just to the piano part. Go here where it says MIDI effect. That's where you see the parameters, and here's bypass. So I now have it so that when it's up, it's off. When it's down, it's on. It's kind of opposite. I'm used to thinking the other way. So that's why we put this little button right here. You can click this to reverse the direction of the assignment. So now when it's down, it's off. And when I bring it up, it's on. Okay. And I have on another track a drum groove. Let's do this first. Let's play this part in. And I guess I probably need to do 3. This is just a placeholder so I know the tempo and when to play other parts. I'm going to come back and redo this to... So I just played 4 majors. I'm in Logic. I'll bring this over here so you can see the sequencer I'm using. I'm going to hit L for loop and... right? And I want to open up this layer of Unify. There's one more thing I want to add. Typically in lo-fi tracks, it starts like just the piano, sometimes EQ'd, softer, doesn't have all the body to it. So we have chow tape model right here in the chain. And I could use this to add more degraded noise if I wanted to. I don't want to do that. But if we go to filters, let's turn this on. Now I can set it to where I have, and I'm going to pick the frequency I want. I like that. So I'm going to go to my knobs, and I'm going to go to this other knob. I'm going to say piano bass, if I can spell. And let's go over here to linked parameters. And instead of that other parameter, this one that I used where I said full range, I'm going to use one to the left, which says start at minimum. And then when it shows the middle, that means go to whatever the current range is. So I'm going to go over here, instrument, in a dream. I don't need the instrument, the Guru sampler. We already did MIDI effects. This is for effect, chow tape model. And then right here, where is it at? It's high end, low end or something like that. Here we go. Low cut. And by setting this to that first parameter, it's automatically set it so that it stops at 590.52 hertz. That's what I set it at. So that way it won't go above that. I could have it go above that just by clicking and dragging, and I can hear it. So I can start like that, right? So I'm going to go over here. Let's make it so we can see this because I'm going to be doing some stuff. But at the same time, I'm going to go over here to this track and I'm going to turn on latch because I want to play with these parameters in real time while I'm sequencing this. So let's see if this works. So nice introduction. The drums are going to sound different when we get done. Nice. It's too loud, but I'll fix that. I'm going to turn MIDI box off. There. I started too soon, but I'll fix that. So you get the idea. I'm gonna just show you a little bit about this. I'm not gonna do the whole song right now because it'll take a while to finish it. But that's enough to get you the idea of what I'm doing. So I was able to set up 2 knobs to change the EQ of it and also to start and stop MIDI box. And if I go back to the beginning and it starts with the EQ up. Set this to read. Right? Now, I didn't touch the mix while I was there, but I want to turn this down to about there. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's do the bass next. So we're going to go over here and hit Command D to give me a duplicate of that track so I can open up quickly another Unify. And it's set to normal. I'm going to go find a bass. So let's say I could use a BPM bass or straight. Look at all these patches. Oh, I need to just go to UniLofi. That'll make it quicker and easier to skid around. So let's see. So let's go to UniLofi. I like that. Let's see how that sits with the piano. I'm going to bring down the filter intensity. I kind of want something that doesn't, and notice how it's kind of like, oh, it dies down. I want something that stays more energetic. Let's see if we can make this more energetic. I like that better. Remember, it's silent at the beginning. I might be a little hip and do a little lick. Here's the part where I played live, right? So you get the idea, right? All right, so we got the bass line. Let's go over here. I don't want it to be quantized to 100%. So we'll say strength down to like 80%. So just a little bit tighter than I originally played it. Now let's go to the drums. And let's play in and do our automation to the drums in real time. Let's see if we can have some fun trying to do like a DJ thing. So we go over here to read and we set this to latch. Go over here to the macro knobs because I've got controls over here to change the tonality of the drums. I can high pass filter. All sorts of things that will be really, really cool to add. So let's see if I can do this. I'm going to record notes and automation at the same time. Let's have this be a little bit louder because the drum should be a little bit more in your face. So we go record. Play with speed. That would be like a kind of chill section. right? So we can mix them up. Play when we want to play. That's what's fun. Since it's real time, I can play notes when I want it to play. Cool. So I recorded all of that. Okay, so let's get I want high pass filter up. I want it really ambient and kind of that vibe. Okay. I've got a keyboard control over here I'm playing with. Clean it up a little bit right there. So let's see, what else can we add to this? Let's add some effects, right? We want to add a little something fun there. We go over here, Command D to duplicate the bass, but we can open this up and choose it to be something else. So let's go UniLofi. Maybe we need to have, there's some really cool BPM special effects. I want to have a couple. I want to have these snare upbeats. I think that'd be really cool. If we were to say like measure 5. Here it kind of just fades in. Choose a shape and change it if you want with. Right? However you want it to be shape. So let's have that be in the low. Here, there's a drum groove here that's muted, so you could hear how it sounds. But I'm gonna hold down Option and get rid of that. And I want to also have maybe just one of the special effects over here, something like, oh, we should have like some sort of a noise down sweep. So let's say load this into Unify. And I'm going to split the keyboard so that one half of the keyboard is the is the record noise down here. And then up above is the filter sweep, so I can go between them as I play, right? So let's sequence this in. One measure of silence. Amazing how a few effects really make a big difference. Yes, you can hear the speed. So hello, 24 hours have passed and I have finalized the demo. I've put it onto Dropbox and SoundCloud and sent out a newsletter to everybody. And I wanted to play you the final version because I added, after I've recorded the part that you've seen, I added basically two other parts. I added a kick, snare, and then I added hi-hats. And the kick and snare are from the Unify standard library from the OMG Super Pop, which has, I like these two snares, the snare on F sharp and the one on B for this. So and then Stylus RMX is still just a monster. It's got so much cool stuff in it. It has an area where it has just individual parts, and I added up a couple of hi-hat parts. So here, check this out. These are the parts I added. Okay. Now, let's mute these parts. Let's see. First of all, turn off solo so that it's not soloed. Here it is first without them. It's grooving. It's very chill. But I still from the 90s, man. I need big grooves, so adding just a little bit more energy. Sweeten it up for me. So I'm going to play it from the top. Because the thing that's really cool is, look at, this is the drum part. It is a single note being held down. I stop at times, then I play. Everything else is automation, where there's all sorts of automated parts going on for all sorts of things. For the Unify speed, distortion, the low pass filter, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to set this up so you can see the automation lanes, like that. And hopefully we can show you Unify's interface at the same time for the knobs. So you can see the automation and you can see the knobs move for what's happening, because it's really kind of different. It's a whole new way to program drums. I'm used to editing every single region and muting snares and doubling and doing all sorts of intricate timing, programming things. I didn't do any of that. This is all through automation, playing single notes to do the drums. So I'm going to mute my track and play the demo, and you can watch and just check out what the drums are doing. It's pretty interesting. So here you go. So, yeah, pretty cool. Automation can, for people that can't program drums, or even like I could program the daylights out of the drums if I wanted to, but it was fun to do it in a different way, to try to just see what we could do with automation. And it turned out really cool. So that's this demo. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed this video, and we'll see you. I'll do more of these. If you like these, let me know in the comments if you like videos like this. Okay. I mean, at this point, there's melody to add. There's the whole song to flesh out to make it a full track, but I think it's pretty good start. So, all right. See you guys later. Thanks.